ESCO of Safety and Welfare, I observed the problem and challenge faced by HTT549. Firstly, there are physical facility problems. Some dorms have a broken beds, cramped space, poor bathroom and drainage, and unreliable water supply. The placement of air conditioning units is also unsafe. Secondly, internal organizational issues are a concern. The company lacks clear job roles, a proper organizational chart, and effective communications. Their website is also outdated and does not provide a clear information for customers. In terms of challenge, HTT549 is still recovering from the past COVID's impact. A 2-year closure affected their finance and staff retentions. Now, the building phase requires significant investment to upgrade facility and operations. Lastly, HTT549 faces a market competitiveness. Customer expectations have increased after the pandemic, and HTT549 must now compete with other ecotourism sites that are more advanced and better equipped. This issue must be addressed to ensure HTT549 can grow and remain competitive in the tourism industry.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wan Ainet Masufin Ketua Chris. I will talk about the administration and human resource management. For the advantages, for the personalities, staff in the ASEAN is easy to communicate. They are also having plan to improve their facilities in the future, and also they are having the frequent meeting with the staff to improve in the result. For the disadvantages, they cannot fulfill our satisfaction such as they are less blocks, and also there are only fewer staff members to do all the job in the result. For the marketing program and activities for the advertising, I found out that ASEAN a storage to engagement. There are also doing many marketing activities to promote their result. And lastly, they spend money on the Google Ads to attract international tourists. For the disadvantages, they don't have many infographic posters that promote their package in the social media. And also, for my view, the content that they post on the social media in the Instagram is not that interesting because they don't share much about their package. They just share about their customer.
I'm Irdina, one of the 3 Safety Bureau members from the trip, and my task is to ensure all the medication were enough for participants. Now, we start with financial management of ASEAN Resort. Let's dive into the advantages in this aspect. The resort carrying on business even during bad weather lead to the steady revenue flows. They are also have a variety of income sources from agriculture, reducing dependency only from tourism. Next, our incentive for employees such as bonuses and annual dinner. They also well prepared for any financial circumstance such as from economic downturn. Now, the disadvantages from the approaches. Financial performance might change from outside variables like bad weather or economic downturn. Also, the management might have difficulty to devote the same amount of attention. And lastly, liability and safety concerns from continuing the activity in bad circumstances.
Next, as ESCO of Safety and Welfare, I observed the problem and challenge faced by HTT549. Firstly, there are physical facility problems. Some dorms have a broken beds, cramped space, poor bathroom and drainage, and unreliable water supply. The placement of air conditioning units is also unsafe. Secondly, internal organizational issues are a concern. The company lacks clear job roles, a proper organizational chart, and effective communications. Their website is also outdated and does not provide a clear information for customers. In terms of challenge, HTT549 is still recovering from the past COVID's impact. A 2-year closure affected their finance and staff retentions. Now, the building phase requires significant investment to upgrade facility and operations. Lastly, HTT549 faces a market competitiveness. Customer expectations have increased after the pandemic, and HTT549 must now compete with other ecotourism sites that are more advanced and better equipped. This issue must be addressed to ensure HTT549 can grow and remain competitive in the tourism industry.
For the safety and security measure for the advantages, HTT549 prepared the issue for their customer, and also the staff at the HTT549 need to join the course before working in the resort, which is to know about product. And lastly, HTT549 has its own transport to bring the client injured to the hospital. For the disadvantages, HTT549 doesn't have much warning sign about the danger placed in the resort. As you see, the resort is quite dark because they don't have much lighting in the resort area.
I will briefly share about the sustainable development practice carried out by HTT549 Resort. First, to ensure the activities do not harm the environment, they hire certified guides to make sure their customers get to do activities at Taman Negara. And all operations are monitored by Perkhidmatan, the Department of Wildlife and National Parks. Some areas are even temporarily closed to allow nature to recover themselves. They also focus on recycling and waste management. They provide proper recycle bins to manage trash to ensure that waste is well organized. HTT549 also collected used cooking oil monthly and sold to buyers for recycling. Besides that, they also contribute to nature by replanting trees with the help of orang asli communities in Taman Negara. Also, in Taman Negara, they especially only allow planting herbal plants. This effort reflects a strong commitment to preserve the environment for future generations and promote awareness among tourists and local residents.
Let's move to the recommendations for each aspect. In administrative and human resources aspect, they should recruiting sufficiently skilled workers and provide accurate information. Next, for the marketing programs and activities, all the website provides detailed information and incorporating interactive features like chatbots. Moreover, the resort should selling their own merchandise and outsource non-core services like laundry services. In safety and security measures, they should install conspicuous warning signs and motion sensors or solar-powered lights. Last but not least is sustainable development practice, which the resort should have eco-friendly infrastructure and operation also building wheelchair accessible facilities.
In conclusion, HTT549 Resort has proven to be highly capable in managing an eco-friendly tourism destination. Their strong commitment to sustainability is clearly shown through various environmental practices. They are also very aware of the importance of preserving the environment, not just for today, but for future generations as well. With all these efforts, HTT549 Resort has become a role model for ecotourism destination in Malaysia, setting a great example for others to follow. I will be sharing with you about secretary tasks for our class field trip. Before the field trip, we are starting by doing the paperwork and proposal to give to the HEA to get the permission and approval in order to proceed with the planning for this assignment. Before submit to the HEA, we have a consultation from our lecturer, Madam Fadilah. For during, we don't have any work related to secretary tasks, but we have other bureaus with their works. For after, we start by doing final reports also need to submit to the HEA. We also remind every bureau to prepare their reports to submit to our lecturer.